Always saying stuff.
I'm gonna be in trouble.
Say?
Low network connection. It don't. I don't think it likes you too well.
Y'all don't say those things.
Well, it's your phone. Did you connect to the Wi-Fi?
I thought I did. Yeah.
Oh.
So, hey. It's Jazzy J.
And it's Mr. C Vocals. I'm a little tall today. Because somebody's short every day.
Whatever. Don't sleep on the short girls.
Yeah, you're a little nasty.
Well, it's better to be a short person than be on the short bus, so.
And it's bad when you've done both.
I've done nothing. Anyway, me and Mr. C Vocals was just discussing. I was letting him know that Little Richard was the first person to wear a lace wig.
You will not judge Little Richard, though.
I'm not judging him. I'm saying he was the first person to wear a lace wig.
It doesn't matter. Little Richard made a whole lot of money off that lace front.
He did, but I'm just saying, let's just give props to where it's due. He wore the first lace wig.
He wore the first Tutti Frutti.
Right, and then he passed it down to James, and then Michael got it, and then it's just went haywire ever since.
Don't judge James, no, Michael. That was all of James' real hair.
Anyway, and then who all real hair?
Huh?
Whose hair was all of that?
James Brown. He grew that hair. For as many times as he went to jail, he grew that hair. And then he permed it.
I'm not saying when he started he didn't have that hair. What I'm saying is, as he got to the tender ages of 60 on up.
He kept that hair.
He did, on a stand.
No.
When he went to sleep every night.
See, it's not nice. It's not nice to judge. It's not nice to judge.
That mane was lovely.
It's not nice to judge.
Listen, I ain't judging. I'm just trying to figure out where you got
No, you're judging.
Because I want it.
But you're judging.
No, I'm not judging. I'm trying to get answers. Because I need the wig.
That's not nice.
It's
not nice to judge people like that. Yeah. To come to certain conclusions.
He does it.
And to judge people. You just can't do stuff like that.
Anyway, let's talk about some entertainment. So, even though this is not music based, it is entertainment wise, and I just thought that we should shed a little light on it because there has been the talk around Facebook town, social media town. Mm-hmm. You probably already know what I'm about to say.
No, what they talking about?
Miss Monique and Netflix and boycotting and. Are you gonna boycott Netflix?
Well,
keep it honest now.
I don't know if right. Well, see, it's no need for me to boycott Netflix because I don't watch it. But when I had it, it was very nice to me. But at the same time, I think she may be fighting for a very good, strong point.
No, she's not, because as I had posted this on a mutual friend on my list, and because he brought up the topic, and after some digging, come to find out, what happened was that they wanted her to audition like any other comedian or actress or actor. You know, when you're up for going for a role or whatever the protocol is in the industry. However, she declined it.
Well, I heard that she declined it only because, now, I'm not going to stunt, I can't remember her name.
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer was offered over 12,000 or, yeah. It was a lot more money than she was offered.
Okay, boom. Since we're going that route, let's place it up let's do this. Amy Schumer has been, how many things recently? How many movies she's had out? And stand-up she's did recently. What has Monique done recently?
I mean, I understand.
That's just like Kevin Hart against Martin right now.
I understand, but
you
at the same time,
that money if he hasn't had anything recent out.
But at the same time, you're looking at Amy Schumer, and then you're looking at a queen of comedy.
No, she's not a queen. No, she She is self-proclaimed queen. And a lot of people.
But I'm
don't think
just
her
saying, but the way that they have it right now, she is one of the queens of comedy.
Self-proclaimed. That was just a DVD. She's not a queen.
It don't matter.
She's not a queen.
But that's how they deemed her then.
Right, because she was hot and she had things coming out. Boom, 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 boom. The fact of the matter is she has not had anything stand-up wise in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
In a minute. She has not did anything. Mind you, she tried this bull crap with Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry just a couple of months ago, and they wound up reading her ass and blackballing her because of her divish behavior.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the weight loss.
It's something.
It's the weight loss.
It's something.
Just blame it on the weight loss.
But Monique need to get it together. I am not about to boycott no Netflix off of Miss Nikki Parker. What she need to do is find Professor Ogilvy, see if he gonna loan her the other couple of money, and I don't know, maybe I don't know.
But she's sitting on some money though.
I'm not saying she not.
She ain't broke.
But
she
don't
ain't
play
nowhere
my
near
thing.
it.
I'm not saying she is, but what I'm saying is don't play the racism card when it's not really an issue. In that particular situation, it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, but I won't say like race card wise, but I mean, she said it was her and what's the other one named? Wanda Sykes. They offered Nikki 5. They offered Wanda Sykes 2, and offered the other Amy Schumer 35.
Right, but listen, once again, Wanda don't be doing recent stuff either.
She ain't got time. Wanda got a wife to handle.
Right, but Wanda ain't tripping over it. Monique is.
Well, you're right.
And if you want to be real about it, Wanda is a little more mainstream than Monique is. Monique is black people funny. Let's keep it real here. She's black people funny.
Yeah.
And you're not going to find Becky Ann, Pepper Ann, and Lindsay talking about I can't wait to see Monique. You're not going to find that.
You're right.
You're not. However, the people that she did try to make it about race, and the two people that she named were 2 African American men. So where was the racism at? Monique, have several seats. Have several seats. And really, Charlamagne need to give you the donkey of the day. He really do. Because you deserve it. Because you a whole fool out here and you making yourself look like a nut. Period.
Stop judging her.
No, she need to be judged. She need to be judged.
Don't judge her.
Sometimes you got to check your own cons. Sometimes when they be on some foolery.
It's not nice to judge her.
She on some foolishness.
She's innocent.
Okay. She innocently not getting paid.
Until I say she's guilty.
Oh, okay. Well, then you give her the money that she's asking for.
I got it.
Where?
Don't worry about it.
Where is it at?
Right there.
Right where?
In the closet.
That closet's empty.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
No, you don't.
Okay. We're not going to get on that.
You don't know what's in that closet. It could be something in that closet to change lives.
I know Kelly better not be in that goddamn closet.
Yeah, no, he ain't in there.
He better not be in there with a midget.
Well.
All right, now, listen. I ain't got time for him to be hopping out pissing on nobody.
Well, he looking for you.
No, he looking for me.
He knocking on my door.
And he looking for me. Listen, Kelly, you want me to be in the cold. I'm gonna need some.
Well, he told me he was looking for you.
But I ain't trying to deal with none of that tinkle twinkle, none of that. But yeah. So, moving on. So, this is what I wanted to. It was a little rift that happened between Cardi B's sister Hennessy and the lovely half black and I think she's Dominican singer from Love and Hip Hop Miami. I forgot her name again. She's very gorgeous girl. She was basically saying that opposed to her and Cardi had it easy tapping into the industry because of the color of her skin. Mm-hmm. Because, she is a light-skinned Puerto Rican, she's light Puerto Rican opposed to being the black Puerto Rican or Dominican. And Hennessy just kind of went for the jugular a little bit, and I think it kind of flew over her head what she was actually saying. Which I understood what, I think her name was Niagara or something like that, that what she was saying when I read the article. And it does happen. It does happen in industry. Skin with women anyway. I'm not sure how the men are, but with women, lighter skin tends to be favored over the darker skinned women.
Yeah.
Just look at it. Look at Delicious, who is a whole... from Flavor of Love. I don't even know who she is anymore. I really thought that was Barbara Walters when I saw her picture. I really thought that was Barbara Walters with a wig on. I was like, why is Barbara up here playing? Why?
And what's her name is getting real light too?
Who?
Nene.
Oh yeah, child please. She been that girl
She's
been
getting lighter.
she 50 shades of whew,
She's just getting real light.
real light.
Yeah.
Probably she done tried on her nose. That girl got, and I love Nene. Don't get me wrong. I love me something. I follow her on Twitter. I love Nene. But I just wish Nene would have kept her original skin color. Because I really thought Nene was a beautiful woman when she first started on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But it just happened. It's like a trend now.
Yeah.
Beyonce, Rihanna, even Rihanna getting a little lighter. And she was already light to begin with. I mean, she get any lighter, she gonna disappear.
She just had to go somewhere and cool off.
I guess.
Get her skin tone back.
I guess.
It's the winter time, so you know, certain people do get a little lighter during the winter. I've seen it happen.
I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but
I get lighter. See? And when the summertime get here, I'm gonna be a little bit
you're gonna be the same color.
tanner. Because I'm white.
Oh, okay. Well, glad you cleared that up for everybody at home.
I am white.
Anyway, so yeah, I think it
See
just
my white
totally
hair?
flew over her head.
See my white straight
So,
hair?
well, I mean, what do you think about the matter of Cissy Vocals? I mean, just off of what she was kind of saying.
I just say everybody has their issues. I won't even voice my opinion on it. I just say everybody has their issues. Everybody has something they need to work out and work on. And it's just a lot of times when they decide they want to try to work on something, they try to put it in public view.
But do you
Everything ain't for public view though.
But do you think that there is an issue in the industry about lighter skin versus darker skin with the women anyway?
There's always been. Let's look at let's go back in time. Fresh Prince. Vivian was dark.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
Aunt Viv was dark.
And a beautiful dog.
And when she got pregnant, she was pregnant for real.
Yeah.
She had to go out. And then they replaced her.
That's not the reason why she left.
I mean, that's not the reason, but anyway, that's...
Right. She came, when we came back from the break, whatever, at that time.
Right.
Because, you know, it went on break for a little minute. When they came back from the break, Viv was light-skinned and Nikki was still dark. Even though the parents was brown-skinned and light-skinned.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out where the dark skin came from.
Genetics.
Hillary was light-skinned.
Genetics.
From whom?
Genetics.
Okay. All right. That's your story?
Well, you know, sometimes two dark-skinned mates actually make a light-skinned baby.
That is true, but it's very rare.
I won't say too rare, because, I mean, all my cousins are light-skinned, and both of their parents are dark-skinned.
So somewhere down that genetic line, there is a dark-skinned parent, like a grandparent or something of that nature that made that, or light skin or whatever that made that child.
We have a few lighties in our family.
Right, so it's in your family tree. It just skipped over them and went to the children.
And see, my white skin skipped over the rest of the family, period.
It skipped, slid, rolled, tucked, stopped, dropped, and looked around.
I enjoy my white skin.
Oh, all right.
I like it. And it's not vitiligo, and I'm not albino. I'm white.
I am adding up.
Don't be a hater all your life.
Lord have mercy. So yeah, that was one issue that happened. Also Mace, I just speak on Mace coming back. I'm happy about that.
I'm excited to see what's
in store for him.
Yeah.
I am too.
I'm ready to see what Pastor Mace has for the people.
Yeah. I mean, he got a lot, but you know, we'll just see if he has the right backing with it. Who else? There was somebody else. I heard Mary J. Blige. Her husband is trying to take her through it.
Yeah.
Trying to take her through it. He's demanding a whole lot of money. And see, a lot of, this conversation comes up a lot on Facebook, I noticed. Because men are like, well, what's the difference? I mean, if he was accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle, This is the difference. He cheated in the relationship, and it was an actual clause in their prenuptial agreement about him cheating. That is the difference for all of y'all that do not know. So when he pushed his little whatever and added it to somebody else's whatever, that equal out to him fucking up. So, in actuality, I don't believe that he deserves anything. Mind you, she was paying his child support for years. And, you know, I just believe he was sucking up her money. He was having an affair for years.
Of course.
For years.
He's
come to find out.
He's going to keep doing it.
Yes, he is. So, I really think she just married below her. I really do.
Of course, but I mean, sometimes you can't help who you love.
That's true.
But at the same time, you
also
got to watch yourself, right? You got to watch yourself. Because when they decide to leave, because now they feel like they're not getting that time that they're looking for, they're going to drain you dry.
And
why? Because you got that bank.
I don't even think it wasn't that she ain't had that time. I think he just want to do what he want to do.
I mean, he got open doors to do it.
Right.
She's always gone.
She's working.
Right.
Yeah, she's working.
Yeah, she's working, paying his bills, and he's going to benefit from it.
Well, he's been benefiting from it.
I mean, I'm talking about big time, especially if this divorce go through.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
Because he's going to get that money.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how that plays out. We'll see. But that is the difference, folks. You know, it's not like they just separated because, you know, the love was lost or, you know, they just, you know, didn't want to try anymore. It's because he went outside his marriage and it was written in their prenuptial agreement and he messed up. So, it is what it is. Anything you want to speak on?
One thing, I had to look back through it to check some things, but maybe I'm still wrong because I haven't did the full research, but it was something we talked about in the office today. It's an issue with Spotify.
What about it?
Have you heard about it? They were saying that Spotify, they're trying to do a lawsuit against Spotify now because Spotify is supposed to pay whether it's mechanical or everything else as far as the royalties. So they're playing everybody's music, but they're not paying everybody the way that they should be paid. So now that everybody's catching on to not receiving those royalties in the way they're not supposed to, they're trying to pull this lawsuit against Spotify for their music.
I believe they should.
But Spotify is fighting it to the fullest.
I bet they are. I bet they have lawyered up to...
They have.
They have. I believe
and that started in 2017, but the case is not till this year.
I believe it. They're going to have a fight on their hands.
Yes. You know, they can be ready.
Yeah, that's a big corporation. And you know, with any big corporation, there is lawyers and henchmen and hell, there's even some damn hitmen sometimes.
Right.
So, you know, I believe it. But I hope those people get told the way they should be getting paid. And, you know, Spotify, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. I took them off my phone. I really don't care for it.
And even outside of Spotify, if we look at half of these folk in the music industry now, these record labels, how some of the stuff with some of these record labels now are becoming real shady.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's becoming shady.
It's always been like that. Though.
I mean, it always has, but it's getting worse by the year.
Listen, why do you think there's so many? And listen, this is what this show is all about. The independent artists. And this is and I love mainstream music, and I have my favorites of artists.
This up just a little bit.
Yeah, and I have my favorite of artists and all that, but I really think indie artists are more starved and the most hungriest, and sometimes you get the most grimiest and gritty music and vocals from the indie artists because they are so hungry for it.
Right.
Once you hit that mainstream level, like someone taking point in case, Nicki. I can't even get right on her.
Don't judge her.
I used to be a huge Nicki fan.
Don't judge my Nicki.
I like Nicki when she was, doing warning shots, doing smack DVDs back then, sitting in staircases line, and she was fucking running. That's how I liked Nicki back then. Then she, and I even liked her when she skipped over to being the Barbs and all of that. I was still messing with her. However, this Nicki now, whack. Cardi has taken her place, and there's other females that are overshadowing her. Period. There's Asia Doll. There's a lot of look at even the indie artists that we have now.
Right.
Rena Rucci. Honestly, I think she could eat Nicki. I will go on record and say that she can eat her. She will. So.
Not even stopping at Nicki. Let's go a little bit further back. Look at Lil' Kim's journey. Where's she going? You're mainstream. You mainstream. Not only your head blew up, but your lips, your forehead, and your hips blew up.
But you know what? I will say this because Nicki paved the way for these bitches.
I understand she paved the way,
However,
but she paved the way straight to the what is it? Botox?
No, this is what happened with
or Cementox.
This is what happened with Kim. With Kim, she was a pretty dark brown skinned girl, and this goes back to the other topic we was talking about. In the industry, they trying to make you feel like, well, for some of us women, that you can't be a certain level, reach a certain level of fame unless you look like this, or you have to dress like this, or whatever the case may be. And that's what people was doing to Kim over the years. And this is well known. Everybody knows it. And, it messed with her self-esteem. So that's where all that Botox and all that changing herself. And, so, now she look like a Thundercat. But, I love you, Kim, but, sometimes I be wanting to, I don't know if you get ready to say thunder. I don't know. But that's what happened to her. However, she's not at the level that she should have been at.
Right.
To be honest. And that's because she went to jail. And she didn't do what she was supposed to do when she was out here. Because Kim was hot.
Yeah.
Between her and Foxy, I couldn't even choose. I loved them both.
Foxy.
So, but she didn't do what she was supposed to do. Because she was really supposed to be at the level that Nicki is at. National as opposed to hood-wise. Because there is a difference.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, mainstream, you see a lot of artists. And it's not just in the R&B and the rap, because I'm going to be honest, Kirk Franklin did some changing. Let's be real. Kirk Franklin went from Joy to Stomp to wherever he at now.
So watching porn.
Stop it. But even still, it's just, it's going from, and to go a little bit deeper, and a lot of people love her, but Shirley Caesar went from nothing to the top, to building a church, to asking for fundraisers, to supply the needs for her church.
Yes,
because now you really don't have any members.
Right.
Because you allowed what you were doing to blow your head up to where you talk so much trash to your members, they left.
And I love Shirley. I love
Shirley.
But I heard she is a nasty.
She has a attitude.
Nasty. She's a diva.
Right.
Like, she the type of diva, like, she wants you to come in and blow on her M&Ms before she eat them type of diva.
Yeah. And she's one of them type divas, and I do understand it to a point as a vocalist, but it's a certain way to do things. There's a choir who went to her church, and for one of her anniversaries, they decided to honor her. They sung one of her songs. The lady cracked because the lady had been rehearsing and singing, and she cracked. Shirley stopped it and said, "No, that's not how you sing my song." She brought her singers, her musicians, and they sung the song in the woman's face. And the woman sat there. Listen.
I think Shirley ain't had too many greens, beans, tomatoes, and that shit that went to her damn head. Shirley, I love you, but you supposed to be a woman of God, of Christ, and you out here running the gospel scene like you damn Suge Knight. You need to calm down, Shirley.
Yeah, it's in every genre.
Yeah.
There's this Suge Knight in every genre, honestly.
Yeah.
To be honest, I fully feel the urgency of the independent artist.
Yeah.
Considering I am an independent artist myself, I fully feel the urgency of the independent artist.
Right.
And because at one point I was trying to throwing submissions. I was emailing producers. I was emailing labels, record companies. I was doing all of this. Went on a tour of a record company in Nashville when I was in college. Went on tour. They gave us free samples, and I've seen how they do things and how they take submissions and how they sit back and listen to music. So it made me want to be like, oh, okay, well, if they doing it like this is what I want. So I started hitting it hard for four years straight, and never heard nothing back. But when I started doing independently, is when I started traveling.
Right. You know why? Because now the mainstream industry has become so jaded.
Yeah.
Like,
it's all computerized.
It's right. It's all computerized, and it's all now. It's you used to be able to. Okay, well, give me. I got 3 minutes of your time. Sing me something real quick, or rap me something real quick. Now they don't even do that.
No,
they don't even do that anymore. Like I said, I have a love for indie music. I do, because like I said before earlier, when we first started talking about it, it's the hunger, it's the dedication, it's just the whole drive behind the movement, you know. And I feel like you go farther as an indie artist than you do as a mainstream artist, to be honest with you. Look at Cardi. Cardi was indie. She was independent. She was a stripper who rapped on Instagram and who was funny. Look at her now. She motorsporting all over town. She fucking niggas and getting money, honey. Okay?
Well, look, you all. I see that you all coming up here. I want to say hello to you all. I want you to invite your followers, invite your friends, invite everybody, because this is the first half, and it looks like we're talking about the independent world. We're talking about the mainstream world. If you have anything you want to say concerning any independent or any mainstream label or anything, come and talk to us. Holla at us. Let's talk about this.
All right, so many labels are not even worth working with. I love my independent community. Kenneth Hudson. I agree with you. I agree. Matter of fact, can we get Mr. He's actually new. Let's see if we can get him. No, we can't. All right, wow. Moving on. Or maybe we can. I don't know. Will it let us?
No,
it won't. All right, anyway, moving on. So,
just want to see if anybody else said anything.
All right, anyway, moving on. So, yeah, I really have just lost faith in the mainstream music.
Okay, by losing faith in the mainstream, major question.
Sure.
What do you feel that the mainstream labels and producers and artists can do other than saying, oh, I gave money to this corporation or to this charity or whatever? What do you feel like they can do to assist some of these artists, even if they don't go mainstream, but to assist some of these artists to perfect their craft?
How about just reaching out? Like, I see a lot of artists on Instagram, since we started the Instagram page, that, you know, they'll do a song and they'll tag like if they do a cover. Matter of fact, I'll use this person for example, Just a Verse. He'll sing a song and do the cover, and he'll tag the artist. I think artists, when the independent artist does it, I think that the mainstream artist should at least acknowledge it.
Right.
Like, okay, let me give them a critique or something. Like, just don't ignore them, because they forget at one point you was where they were.
Right.
I really don't I just don't get it. I just don't get it. So like I said, some of them get so jaded over the time, and they just forget where they come from. And well, some of them, not all of them, but a lot of them do. So what did they say? There is no more passion left in the mainstream. I agree. There is no more passion left. Not even talent-wise. There's really no talent left in the mainstream right now. Like, it seems like it's trying to get back. There's a few, like I was saying, Lil Uzi Vert. I kind of like his music after I sat down and really listened to it. He does say some deep things. Kodak, he's hit or miss. I don't know with him, but he's hit or miss. I don't know. He's
even like what we were talking about. Now, I'm gonna be honest, and I've seen these mainstream artists on the gospel side, and I can only name a handful, literally 5 artists that I know who are starting to do workshops as far as the gospel industry, and they're giving pointers to these independent artists, whether they're independent. Lecrae is on a panel board for the independent gospel rappers. You have William Murphy, you have Jonathan Nelson, J.J. Hairston, and actually one of the Winans.
I'm an independent artist myself. Oh yes, like I was telling you, he's a new artist. Actually, we can get into his music in a little bit. Broken 812. He's from the Colorado area.
Okay, Colorado.
Yes, and that's the one that we're gonna start off with. And he said, "Ain't no talent at all left. There's a few, but the majority, I don't see anything. Right, and that's what we're lacking now in the mainstream. Back then, there was, oh, she can sing. Or she can blow, or yeah, he got bars, or you know, oh yeah, you can see their career is gonna have longevity. Now you like,
right, and now it's, oh, did you hear that diss? Oh, did you catch that run? What happened to like the importance of the music now?
Well, I mean, it was always diss records. There was
always diss records, but now it's like, okay, did you see him like shoot him up? Did you see him toot it up? This, that, and the third. This is how they're doing it now. I mean, they dissed back then.
You know what's also lost? Music videos. Remember when Hype Williams music videos was something to sit your ass down to, and you be like, this nigga is crazy, but this shit is out as hell. Now you can't even get a video at all.
Go all the way back to Candy Rain. That's when music videos was doing something, because they were being real with it. Now everything is so animated.
Right.
Can we get back to the realness of the video?
Right. Exactly. But all right, so that was our first half. We went ahead and we covered off somewhat a lot.
We talk about the industry.
Yeah, we might come back to that in between these songs. Also, I do want to say this. We might be having a guest next Wednesday. A friend of mine's that I used to work with. I would say he's a lyricist. He is. I can remember he rapped for me when I first started working with him. And I was like, okay. You know, I was kind of shocked because I just didn't see him as a rapper. And then when he spit for me, I'm like, okay. But yeah, we're going to be advertising for that for next Wednesday. He will be on with us. He's actually going to be a co-host with us, and he's going to be giving opinions. He's an up northerner, so he will be straight shot with their opinions. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get into this music. First up, this is the guy I was just telling you about, Broken 812. He's from the Colorado Springs area. It's kind of a revolutionary democracy rap. When I first heard about it, when I first viewed it, I was blown away. But yeah, I really think he's one to watch out with. I didn't even know that not say rap in Colorado Springs, but I didn't even know they had talent like that out there. To be honest, like I'm just so blown, back by it. So, but let's go ahead and try to get into him. All right, and so while we're getting into his music, also I just want to say once again, if you have friends or family or whoever who already follow you as an artist, make sure you share the page or invite them to the page to see your music and the show, or to see it showcased on the show or heard on the show, because after all, that's what gets heard. People share. It's all about social media right now. And he said, Hype Williams on point. What's real anymore, though? The life most rap about they don't actually live. That is true. Right. That is very true. That is right on point, actually. To be honest with you.
Do a lot of rapping.
Right. Look at
how hard they are. Then you run up on them and they
yeah.
Word.
Or they be hard, all right, but for the other reason. You don't think
what happened to you clapping back? Well, no, don't do too much clapping.
Yeah, they was clapping.
They were clapping.
They was clapping.
Twerking back on. Never mind.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into him.
It's time to wake up, America. Everybody's asleep right now. See, everything that got you eating, receiving, everything that you breathe in, got y'all in REM sleep. Listen real close, I'ma wake y'all up. The world is stuck in a dream, desensitized to be a slave so we can feed the machine. Yeah, the world is stuck in a dream. It's time to wake up to reality and rise to our feet. Yeah, the world is stuck in the dream. Desensitized to be a slave so we can feed the machine. Time to wake up to reality and rise to our feet. Revolution is the only way to bring back the peace. Waking up a sleeping giant, all for time is hiding me. Masters also genocide to fund these damn monopolies. Creating spirits save me from the pain, fulfilling prophecy. But it's hard to leave the world behind the fire which all it never seen. Smashing through the glass, where the tide of all the mirrors. Misconception from reflection, still my truth is getting clearer. Hold up, I can't believe the world is still asleep. Reality is just already living in a dream. They trying to shut me down, they screaming, bro, be quiet. You gotta shut it down, the Illuminati's on the wire. I follow the Messiah, left behind all my desires. In the to be ridicule to set yourselves on fire. Expecting your resistance, denying my existence. Been training for the day that I can break out of my prison, armored up from head to toe. But a wisdom from the spirit, gonna activate the chosen, build an army in his vision. Yeah, the world is stuck in a dream. Desensitized to be a slave so we can feed the machine. Yeah, the world is stuck in a dream. It's time to wake up to reality and rise to our feet. Yo, the world is stuck in a dream. Desensitized to be a slave so we can feed the machine. Time to wake up to reality and rise to our feet. Revolution is the only way to bring back the peace. We're all conformed to follow lines, there ain't no freedom of choice. Generation full of followers, we don't got a voice. Thrown inside the box and hated like the run of maze.
All right, so that was Broken 812 from the Colorado Springs area. Mr. C. Vocals, your thoughts?
I give it to him. I like the musicality. I like the way it actually mixed, because we've heard artists to where they were a lot louder than their music. So I like the way it mixed, and then with looking at the video to what he's rapping about, it mixes and it matches. So I love it.
Right, I do. I like the fact that he was actually talking about recent events. And what's going on, or things like he mentioned the Illuminati, which everybody talks about that. Everybody has their theories, and some people don't like to think it's real. Some people do believe it's real. So I like the fact that he did touch upon that. This is no point intended, but it is refreshing. And I know sometimes our community don't like when people not of color. Talk about our genocide or, stuff of that nature. But I thought the point was for other races to take notice that there is a problem so we can fix it.
Right.
So I like the fact that he was speaking on that. So kudos to you, Broken 812. I'm looking forward to hearing more music from you.
Looking forward to hear more, bro.
All right. So let's move on. All right, so this young lady, she's a younger girl, Lady Genesis. She's in the mix of doing a little photo shoot and little things going on right now. So this is called Escobar. So let's hear some of that.
Woo! It's Jenny. The geezer. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. These niggas talking crazy. The Glock going ballistic. Shots. No, I ain't missing. Lay down. You should've listened. Niggas took my name, started using my name in vain. Dragging it all in the rain. It's done, boy, you a stain. No snitches around here. We in the field, nigga, we out here. Tricking shit, nigga, we don't care. Spin the out block, nigga, yeah, we out for the kill. We put up, we air shit out. We catch a head tap, no doubt. I ain't making this song for clout, doing real life drills, and please don't doubt. No snitches around here. We in the field, nigga, we out here. Tricking shit, nigga, we don't care. Spin the out block, nigga, yeah, we out for the kill. Pull up, we air shit out. We catch a head tap, no doubt. I ain't making this song for clout, doing real life drills, and please don't doubt. Cocaine, no, I would never smoke that. Lay your body in your head where your clothes at. I don't got time for little drama, that's a fun fact. My niggas spinning right on block for a head tap. I got my goals that are trying to me ASAP. You been trying what you playing to get back. Mom told me, don't be mad, always be glad. Get the money, get the check, and secure that. My name is Jenny, I was raised in the hood. Just because you from Brownsville, you say misunderstood the way that people look at us. We know better than the white man. Times is getting harder, cause I'm present than the white man. But I been started flexing it. Stay finesse, but always good, never stressing. Why the fuck they stay hating, never could. Shake my hand, congratulate me. Why these bitches always got my name in hand? Bitch, you sorry, really sad. You bitches always trying to give me love stories. Listen, shorty, it ain't for me.
Alright, so that was Lady Genesis, and that was called Escobar. Mr. C. Vocals. What did you think?
I was catching some of it. I would really have to sit back and fully pay attention to it. I didn't hear what I wanted to hear to get a full tie together of everything. And I did hear her say certain things, but it was like a jump here, and let me jump here.
Right.
And let me jump and talk about this.
Like you was, at one point
Right.
she dropped a few jewels, but then she jumped on to something else. However, I kind of try to stay on topic. However, as far as her delivery and her flow, I do think she has potential to grow.
Right. She has potential.
I do.
There's some spots where she had to speed up to catch up with the beat, but she caught it just in time.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's certain places.
Right.
Couple hit and misses. Yeah, she all right.
All right. So, Mr. Brad Joseph from Oklahoma. Beast mode. It's all about beast mode out there. All right, so let's get into him.
Doctor. Scalpel. Okay. I need oxygen. Whoa. Damn it. Huh? We're losing him. Yeah. Huh?
Just the beginning.
Yeah.
Lose my cool, active fool. Come up out the straight jacket, Hannibal Lecter, fuck the truth. Got me bugging on my 5150. Got me bugging on my 5150. Watch me swoop right by 100, man, I go 9,000. Watch me swoop right by 100, man, I go 9,000. Watch me swoop right by 100, man, I go 9,000. Watch me swoop. Hold up. You're pitching and switching and thinking and sleeping my pavement. So suffer with pavement. Discover the beast of the beast off the leash, ain't no way you can phase me. Boy, born and bred for them dog fights. Relieving the tension, no mention of vengeance. Stability, fences. On average, a savage, I'm never defenseless. I swing for the fences. Already, boy, you bringing a thieving mentality. Struggle to fathom me, think this a game. My feelings ain't changed. Hell no. Should've flamed on when the game paused with a black burner on the top shelf. Got a better chance catching backhand Joe Jackson on these bitches. Like promethazine, I'm an overdose, cold action on these bitches. Don't struggle to fuck with me like Bubba Luxury standing at Hell's Gates. Planning a legacy, demons oppressing me, holding a cold case. Lose my...
Wow.
He was beast mode.
Mr. Brad Joseph.
He was talking about things to be on beast mode.
Yes, this was, but he stayed on topic.
Yeah.
However, this is a big jump from the seductiveness that we had from him last week to he just went beast.
Beast mode.
Yeah, I see.
So he got tired of something.
Yeah.
And something sent him in that booth.
And snapped.
Right.
Yeah. He said he was going Joe Jackson, bitches. I'm scared. Don't be out here beating folks like that. Lord. All right. So, moving on. Miss Taylor. I just love Miss Taylor's little voice. I do. I really do. It's something about her that just brings a soft soulfulness to her. I don't know what it is, but I just love her voice. All right, so let's get into her real quick. She did a performance recently.
You're gonna hold me home, don't let go. How much you have, take it slow. You're gonna kiss me, kiss me like you'll never say goodbye. You're gonna miss me, let me know. Your heart is mine, and it's true. You're gonna love me, yeah, better love me right.
All right, that was Miss Taylor. That was Miss Taylor. So what did you think?
I love her tone. Her tone is awesome. And then she has a voice like you can stick her in 4 other genres of music.
Yep, she can be R&B.
And she's gonna eat it.
She could be either pop. Yeah. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I do. I like how she can start out so soft, and then 5 seconds later she just breaks, but then she pulls it back in.
That's because she discovered, as a musician, as a singer, you have to use what's called colors. and she discovered her colors. And in using your colors, it means, and I'm saying colors as a word. I don't know if everybody used the word colors, but what I mean is you find that point to where you can rise and you can fall.
Right.
And then you can expand and you can decrease. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you find a way where if I'm sitting here talking or if I'm singing, I can also go to the point where I can just throw my voice somewhere else.
Right.
You know, and she's got that to demand that attention.
Yeah, she does.
So she has colors. You got colors, baby.
All right, so these next little wonderful babies
I
here.
listen to this at work.
Yes, aren't they just adorable? This is actually an older video.
So cute.
But, you know, they're grown. They're young adult women now. Beautiful women. Well, young girls. However, their voices are amazing. These are the Jones sisters, and they're from New Orleans. So let's get a glimpse of them doing their performance. So that was a lovely young Jones sisters, and when I say young, because that was an older performance. Well, the older performance of them. What's your thoughts on them?
I love the babies. I mean, I love singers. Period. And whenever I hear singers, it just makes me go back to where I started. You know, whether it's gospel, R&B, jazz, or whatever, because that's what I heard in my household. I heard everything from Etta James to Ella Fitzgerald. Then they would sing some Shirley Caesar and Donnie. They would just give me a wide range of everything. That's how my family was.
Wait.
Mm.
So you mean to tell me they let you listen? Hold on. They let music be heard in the zoo?
Yeah.
So there were speakers in your cage?
It was speakers in my cage.
That's a new one. I didn't know that. I did not know
From
that.
a little cub to now.
I don't think you was ever a little cub. You was
I was a little cub. Yes, I was. I was a little old cub. My fine self. Smarter than the average bear.
And he wasn't all that smart. So. All right, so.
Smokey was very smart. Smokey the Bear, very smart.
Yeah, very smart.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
All right, so this next artist, the Miss Lovely Ashley Barnes. When I say I am in love with this woman's voice, I am in love with her voice. I'm in love with her spirit. I just love her. I'll let y'all listen for yourself. Here she goes.
So that I may worship you. Like only you can, dear. Oh, change me, oh God. Whatever it means, it's not like you change.
Miss Ashley Barnes. That voice can bring the hardest thugs to tears. I believe it. Why isn't she signed? Why?
I was a thug until she saw that. I laid my guns down tonight.
I don't think he was gonna hurt anybody with them water guns.
That ain't none of your business what kind of gun it was. All you need to know is that I laid it down tonight. You gonna lay my guns down?
Did you take the water out of them?
I wanted the leak on the floor.
Okay. When you're ready. When you're ready. Do you need a moment? It's okay. It's okay.
I think I'm all right now.
All right. So, now that you're okay, let's go to your first woman, because you have several. My boo, Miss Janelle from the Detroit area. And this is off of her album, Scars on a Diamond, which you can find on any major musical social. What are you doing?
Featuring me.
No.
We're doing a duet.
No, he's not on the album at all.
Me and her doing a duet tonight. On live. Watch out. Coming to a city. Facebook near you.
But here she goes. This is called Don't Gotta Fuck With Me.
Ooh. That's so hard. I want her dancing for the video.
Alright, so that was Janelle, and that was Don't Gotta Fuck With Me from her album Scars on a Diamond. Make sure y'all check it out. The woman is very talented, and I did get a chance to listen to that album, and it is very, very good. So, alright, alright, here's a new artist that I have crossed paths with him on Instagram, and it was just something about his voice that you know, struck a chord with me. And
Did it strike a chord?
It did.
What chord? C? D?
All of them actually. A, B, C.
The C,
sometimes D.
The C, E, G?
Yes, sometimes.
The F, A, C?
Not those. Not those.
The F, A, C? No F, A, C?
Just A, B, C, D.
A,
That's it.
A, B, C.
So here he goes.
That's a clash.
Yeah.
Feet off the ground.
That's my song, yeah.
Hear
Mine
what
too.
you're saying, but I just can't make a sound. You tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, you tell me that you.
So that's all he gave. Was a little sample. That's all you gave. That's it. But I will say this. My thoughts on that, he made it his own. He didn't try to sound like the original artist.
Right.
He took it on his own and his own range and made it sound good. I liked it. Mr. C Vocals, what did you think?
I love it. And that's like one of my all-time go-to favorite songs. And I enjoyed his tone, his sound, and I can't wait to hear more.
All right, so this next artist, Miami, Florida. Trey Benji.
No problem saying I'm sorry, but bitch, I ain't sorry. So guess that the party, yeah. I'm sorry that I fuck your party, yeah. This is the part when I go retarded. Ain't no problem saying I'm sorry, but bitch, I ain't sorry. So guess that the party, yeah. Oh no.
with this nigga, that's a no-no. Fucking in my bed, that's a no-no. Okay, now pack the party up, but let this hoe go.
And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry that I forget party. Yeah, the part when I go retard. If I
Alright, so that joint was called Sorry. I liked it.
It was
And they
crazy.
gave you, in that little
Mm-hmm.
snippet, they gave you the meat of the song. And that
Right.
little part right there, he said it's time for pack this hoe up and go.
Right.
Keep on playing. I liked it. What'd you think?
You just said everything.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
That's what? What? Mr. C vocals?
Don't judge me because I'm not a big rap fan. I do like some of it. You might ever catch me rapping a whole song one day.
No.
I might.
No.
Look, y'all, she doubts me on spitting this hot 16.
No, I don't doubt nothing. I know he can. He sits here with me sometimes and he tries these things that he cannot accomplish.
Peter
what-
Piper picked That's hot. Peter Piper picked I got something else to go with it. Don't judge me.
Look at me. Look at me.
Y'all invite y'all followers, invite your friends. Let's get the people in here tonight. Cause she trying to doubt me. And I'm gonna sit here on my phone and I'm gonna type up a hot 16 and I'm gonna get it to y'all tonight.
He ain't typing up a hot 16. He over there typing up gibberish. He putting letters together that don't even go together. He over there doing the alphabet. Ain't nobody got time to play with him tonight.
I can rap the alphabet. All you gotta do is give me a beat. You drop a beat, and I'm gonna rap the alphabet tonight.
Listen, that has already been accomplished. Papoose did that. It's called the alphabet slaughter.
Papoose ain't nobody to me. I run this joint.
Oh, now you're being disrespectful. You're being disrespectful.
You done made me mad.
I hope I made you mad enough to write an actual damn good verse.
You know what? You know what? Where my pad? I got something for y'all tonight.
That pad gonna be just as empty. It's as empty as can be.
It's gonna be empty, but I'm gonna have some hot 6
He
bars.
gonna come back with a
16.
whole. He gonna have a whole picture on the legal pad.
2
That's
bars.
it.
I'm gonna give you a hot 2. I'm gonna spit like hot fire.
He gonna spit on the legal pad. That's
Lava.
about it. All right, so this next artist, before we go to break, this is a fellow brother of mine, Marley Dreads Mayer. This is from the Greenville area, and AR from TBR. And
From TBR.
featuring, well, most of y'all know him as J5. I know him as Maul, because that's my bro. But this is called Sneak Dissing.
Yeah. Hey, sneak dissing, hey. Sneak dissing, hey. Why the fuck these niggas sneak dissing? Hey, yeah, hey, oh, hey. Why these niggas Why these niggas sneak dissing like they hard to find? Don't make me have my killers come through, pull a homicide. Leave your body in the streets, mama's traumatized. Have my niggas shoot your shit up like the Columbine.
I got it out the mud, bitch, I had to grind for mine. A nigga bleeding all red, that's a stop sign. Denzel watch a nigga ran out of time. Phil Jack, keep a Kobe by my fucking side.
Keep that Kobe by my side and shoot like 24. Grab a chopper, fill them up and shoot like 20 more. If I eat my dogs eat, that's just how it goes. I feel like a stack of hundreds I can never fold.
Real nigga here, yeah, I had to let you know. Like Fat Trail, nigga, I'ma let it go. Just a young nigga fucking on all these hoes. Go through switch a block up and then I get ghost.
Then I skirt, pedal to the flow. Bitch, I got that baby Draco, I can never go. If I roll that window down, bout to let it blow. I don't need no fucking mask, yeah, I let them know. Bitch, you know just how I'm rocking AR from the road.
Y'all niggas stop all that sneak dissing shit, man. That shit ain't official.
TBR shit, nigga.
All right, so that was the TBR boys, AR, Marl, my brothers from Greenville, North Carolina, rapping. So, Mr. C. Wells, before we
Well,
go break.
I live in Greenville, so I try to support the Greenville artists. So I can't say nothing wrong about it. I mean, it sounds all right to me.
They all hot, man. They hot. They hot.
I'm about to be the boardwalk, the boardwalk crew. You know?
Also, they got TBR boys sweaty shirts, apparel. If y'all looking for a shirt, and you don't even have to be from Greenville. If you're looking for a shirt, if you like the shirts, you'll see them on our website. You can hit AR from TBR up, and he will gladly get you a shirt or sweatshirt or whatever apparel that you want.
Start me a rap group, the Boardwalk group.
No,
Boardwalk Boys.
Look, we'll be back because he on something.
The Boardwalk Boys. You think that
back.
we can spit some 16s?
No, I'm gonna spit on you if you don't stop with your
We're
nonsense.
gonna let you in too. You're a part of the boys.
I almost took this pen and went right in your drink with that.
I ain't never been scared before.